Okay, today's tip is going to be using an old magazine to make some fabulous photo frames. Now, I'm just going to very quickly show you how to make those in the easiest possible way. Now, one of the things that I have done in the past is make myself a frame using a thicker cardstock. So when you're cutting it out of magazines and other papers that are a little bit thinner, it'll be a lot easier. So the way that I do that, I mean, I've got my photos here. I draw around a Polaroid that I've got in a set. And I love these, but they're very expensive and I always love to make my own colours. So I've just drawn around that, and then on the inside I've drawn around with using a ruler, really, creating my own insert. And then what I'm going to do is, using my craft knife and my ruler, I'm just literally going to cut it out. So there we go, I've just cut mine out using my craft knife there, and it's pretty rough, but it looks absolutely fine for what we're going to do. Now, you can use this and then you can create templates from it using all of the beautiful images that you may have in your magazines. The only thing that I would highly recommend is make sure that you choose colours and textures that support your photograph. So here, whilst that's quite a busy background, it's kind of suiting that photograph because my daughter and my son are just messing around as tomboys in that picture. So just bear that in mind when you're making them and when you're choosing your background. Now, the last thing I just quickly want to show you is, rather than trying to ink your edges with a stamp pad, just use a black pen to finish them off. Okay, so I have got my frame made there. Now, one of the other things that I really like to do is I stick my photo to my layout, and then I actually use some pop-up tape or pop-up dots, whatever you've got, to hold my Polaroid up a little bit away from the page. And then I just stick it directly over the top of my photograph, making sure that I've got it straight. And then I always make sure that I add a few of my embellishments onto the Polaroids just to really bring them all in together. So there we have a really easy way of using magazines or any other cardstock that you have to create your own frame.